Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today I'm going to show you how you can use your PlayStation Vita as a second controller on your PlayStation 4. This here is a PlayStation 4 Slim. Exactly the same setup will apply to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro. So at the moment we have just one DualShock 4 controller, and as you can see that's working as player 1 up there. Now for the purpose of this video I haven't got either devices connected to the internet. So my PlayStation 4 is not connected to the internet, and also my PS Vita is not connected to the internet. So on remote play it's going to be working just between here and here via Wi-Fi. So we don't actually need an internet connection to be able to do this. Now when it comes to remote play, normally you want the screen and the frame rate to be really nice. Well, now that we're going to be using this just purely as a controller, we're not looking at this screen, we're going to be looking at the screen up here. So we want to put the resolution and frame rate as low as possible so that it can concentrate all its efforts on giving us a very responsive controller, rather than trying to give us good frame rates and a good visual and then it being laggy. So basically that's what we want to do. So let's go to PS4 link. Now if you haven't set up remote play before, then I'm not showing you how to do that in this video. Watch one of my other videos if you need to know how to set it up. So we're going to go to start. And before we go any further, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to this menu on the bottom right, and we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to where it says video quality for remote play. And you want to make sure that the frame rate is on standard, not high, and also we want to make sure the resolution is on 360p, not 540p. Right, okay, so now we're just going to tap remote play, and now it's going to search nearby because it's going to just pick up the PlayStation 4 straight down there. You can see already it says now connected using remote play up on the screen, and in another few seconds we're going to get it working on this here. So basically that is it. Now believe it or not, it is pretty responsive. I mean, you can see there how responsive it is. Now if you're going to be doing this a lot, obviously go out and buy yourself another DualShock 4 controller because it's going to be much better. But if you're only doing, for example, local multiplayer with your friends, maybe once a month or once every couple of months, you might not want to go out and spend the £40 on a DualShock 4 controller, in which case then this is an option for you. So now let me just show you it working. So right now this is going to be player 1. So now this controller here is going to be player 2. So let's turn that one on. Now we can't sign in the way you would normally sign in, because if we were to go onto, for example, my ID, it's going to automatically disconnect me from the PlayStation Vita. This is actually going to be player 2. So I'm going to sign in as a guest. And now basically this is going to be, so if I tap that there, this is going to be guest 1. So this is player 2, and this is going to be player 1 here. Like that. Right, let me set up Street Fighter just to show it working. Now on this one here we are lacking buttons, so what you will find is that R2 and L2 will be in these top corners here. You can see there when I do that the screen goes funny, and then the click in on the analog stick, so that's R3, will be the bottom corner, and L3 will be that one there, and then the touchpad in the middle will be this one here. So that touchpad there is actually going to be the middle. So when you do remote play on this, you can't actually use the touch screen to hit any of the icons. You're using this just as a controller, but that's where those buttons are going to be. You can also map them to the rear touchpad as well, but I think that might only be on certain games. Right, okay, let's go to Street Fighter. Right, okay, so you can see now that on the left hand side it is here, and if you look you can see how responsive it is. And that one up there will be the L3 and R3. And now this controller here will be on player 2 on the right hand side, and obviously this is going to be as responsive as it would be normally because it's connected straight to the PlayStation 4. Yeah. So you can see that if you were just using it occasionally, then it would actually be usable like this. Okay, so that's how you use your PlayStation Vita as a second controller for the PlayStation 4, even though really it's working as the first controller. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe for more how-to videos. Take care, bye now.